Welcome back, everyone. It's Cool Cole 64 here. And we shall be continuing our 100% run of... Cortex, could you take any longer? Come on.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
Yes. Oh goodness, Cortex really isn't feeling himself today, but... yeah, nevertheless, we are continuing. And last time I left off, I was on... I believe it was Lost City, yes, trying to get that green gem, which I did succeed in, so that means I can go back to Jungle Rollers now. I don't want to do that just yet, Boulder Dash. Yeah, just want to do that real quick. So yes, I've been having a bit of a busy day and I need to relax. I've been doing quite a lot of errands for all my people, so yeah, I figured I'd just stream a little bit more. And we shall be just having a good time. So you all just sit back and relax, and let's game on. Yeah, it's what a lot of people say, really. But yeah. Alright, back to Jungle Rollers. It's a very easy level. It's the second level of the game, so really what'd you expect? Let's not grab that yet, because I don't really do time trials. Easy stuff. Skunks. They just reappear out of the ground and everything, just not very much of a real nuisance. Just gonna slowly go through there and make sure I don't mess up too much. Alright, so now we shall be getting the Tana tokens for all these stages, because we do need them for the bonus stages, of course. Yeah, very simple, just easy doing that. Everything's been fine, and yes, as you can see here, we've got the new gem platform up there, which we use to get up here through this shaft. I messed up there. Hey, come on! We gotta not hesitate, alright? We don't have much time. And we'll get 3 extra lives. As simple as that. Simple. Right. So... everything's been okay lately. Not really much happened. My dad's now in Maine. My grandmother... I had to take my grandmother to the shore today, which took me a while. And I had to... oh! Okay, I had to not do that. I also had to do some stuff for my mom. I had to go to the store and get her some soda again, and this time I didn't mess up. Ah, here we go. Get that. Really? All the, what was it? Really, all the days that I've been doing this, not really much happens, alright? Oh, that's right. Cortex always takes her that way. Simple stuff there. Oh! You see that? It changed itself in the middle. That's always cool. This game does have some glitches here and there, but... It really can be hardly noticeable sometimes. Like that weird glitch that happened on the bridge. You'll probably see it eventually. But yeah, we got that done. I'm not going to be messing around, I'm just going to be casually going through and everything and just talking a bit about myself. Really, I don't have much to say about my job. I mean, I have been talking about it quite a bit. It's not like, oh, McDonald's sucks, alright? It's the worst job ever. Now, there are definitely worse jobs you can have than working at McDonald's, alright? And yes, I do mean that, alright? You could be working for a company that turns out to be a scam, alright? Let me tell you, that happened to me. I worked at Vector Marketing, and... They wanted me to work for Cutco, which of course sold knives. Probably none of you have heard of stuff like that, but really, all they wanted me to do was become a salesman and sell it to people's doors, and I totally was not comfortable with that at all. It just felt like a whole bunch of, oh, you have to know this stuff, so you gotta have all this attitude towards them. Yeah, it wasn't right. I didn't like it at all. All the people that I was working with, they didn't even care that I was working. They didn't even know me, alright? And really, it turned out that they only paid by appointments, which pissed me off, and so I said, forget it, and left immediately. Because that is unacceptable. No person should have to go through stuff like that, alright? But if you're gonna have a job that pays you well, let's say that they pay $16 an hour, then guess what? Don't pay by appointments, alright? Actually try and pay your appointment. Actually treat your employees fairly, alright? And then maybe you'll get a little respect. Basically, I went through an entire phase of trying to get a job, succeeding, and then failing again. And it was exhausting. I felt like I was never going to get another job after working at Amazon, because Amazon was pretty good, but unfortunately they ended up letting it go because they had too many people. Hold on, I'm just going to let that explode because I don't like doing that. Really, Amazon warehouses was okay. I only liked doing inbound and stuff. They had me like scanning boxes and everything, and really that's all I did most of the time was just stand around and then just scan boxes, which just got tiring after a while. And I felt like I was eventually going to quit it if I didn't do something else, but really I would have kept it for a while anyway because I still need the money. Ah, nuts. But it doesn't matter. I don't need to not die in this stage anyway. I just got, like, all that. I only need the purple gem, which I won't get till much, much later on, so it's going to be a while before I come back to a bunch of these stages. Yeah, back to Amazon. Really, there wasn't much else to do besides scan boxes. There was inbound, there was pallet jacks, where you had to put the pallet in the... where you had to put the jack in the pallet and then just take it to a specific area. That was literally it. Wasn't anything special, and I only did it once. What the heck? Crash seemed to have disappeared. Oh, that's great. You know what? I'm not gonna wait this time. I don't think I need to. After Amazon, I tried Cutco, and then that didn't go out so well. So then I tried working with my uncle and building a shore house down in Atlantic City here in New Jersey. And let me tell you, it felt bad. I felt wrong doing it. For one thing, all I was doing was just essentially cleaning most of the windows and stuff. I was just there cleaning whatever mess they made while they were all doing the hard work and stuff. I didn't feel like I meant anything. Okay, why can't I make that all of a sudden? I normally don't fail that much in the boulder stages. I don't know why I'm failing here. Alright, come on, Goal, you got this. All I was doing was just, yeah, helping my uncle clean the house that he was building. Okay? And while he paid me for it, which was good, it gave me something to do. I still didn't, it wasn't a real job. I needed something better. And so eventually I kept looking, and then eventually I just resorted to McDonald's. And you know what? They accepted me, and I said, forget it. I'm gonna do this. Because I just need a real job. Okay? And I don't care what anyone says. Working at McDonald's is a good start, alright? Don't let anyone fool you into thinking that, oh, you're gonna have a bad time there and stuff. It's just a matter of taste when it comes to doing different positions. Everyone has to start out somewhere. See, by the looks of it, I'm just going to be here for a while trying to make myself useful and work in the kitchen because I still need to understand that stuff. Doesn't mean, though, that I should keep it for a while because there are those people who like to keep jobs for a while without much change. Was there something else I had to... Okay, no. Alright, so now we come to the infamous Sunset Vista, which everyone loves. And let me tell you, I love it too, okay? This is a great stage. And no, I actually mean that, okay? It's because Sunset Vista is probably one of the best designed stages in the whole series. I mean, sure, people do tend to find it entirely too long, but really, I think that resorts to the difficulty of where you're headed next after this, because this is the last remaining level before you reach Cortex's fortress, so I feel it is a worthy challenge. And it's not really that hard either. It just takes a lot of practice, just like a lot of games do, alright? If you think that this level's too hard, well, son, you gotta get good. Alright, so we'll come over in there with that. I slipped off. I screwed up there. It's no good. So this is just a simple start with that, do that. Yeah, you'll be pretty fine there. I usually don't like to rush a lot, but I feel like I want to rush through this just because I played this a lot, and I feel like I should be able to master it much better than that. But I digress anyway. What? What? They didn't die? Well, that was weird. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, you gotta be serious. Careful. Come on, you. Ain't hesitating on your butt. Excellent. Alright. Watch the lizard, man. He's a pain sometimes. Really, yeah, the overabundance of these bats and those moving walls is what can make these stages pretty difficult. But it is definitely a worthy challenge. But no, the main reason that this is one of my favorite stages is simply because it's a very beautiful looking stage. I mean, all stages in this game look great, but man, this stage, oh, when you get to the top, things really get gorgeous. You get that there. Yeah, it's all about pattern recognition for these walls is what you gotta figure out, alright? Okay. This point can be very, very tricky if you're not quick enough. Like, so yeah, I want to do it there so that I don't have to wait for so dang long. I probably could have made that. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this one, go by there, and we'll be good. Excellent. Oop. Sometimes I do get stuck on this. And also, these platforming challenges can be a bit tedious if you're not quick enough. So, you know, you gotta just... It's all about the timing there. You gotta do it like that. And then quickly. Yeah, there you go. Easy stuff there. A lot of those ones, of course, go in if you stand on them for too long. And yes, the infamous moving platforms here by the flames. They're definitely, again... It tests your skills on whether or not you can stay on one platform at a time. Which I feel, again, is what... It's all about making a game good. I mean, it's not like every game has to be difficult, every game doesn't have to be easy or extremely difficult. It just has to be well-designed and at least challenging enough, alright? There doesn't have to be an abundance of, oh, holy crap, I don't want to... How am I going to get through all these? There's too much going on. No, it's not like I'd care for stuff like that, because honestly, I am a really casual gamer, kind of. I don't really play games as much as I should, even though I do like games quite a bit. No, it's just a means of me being able to have fun and do things correctly, which is what I like. Yeah. This point, yeah, again, it repeats a lot of the same stuff. And the bats over here can be a bit tricky if you're not quick, too. Like, yeah. Again, if you do that... Ooh! I landed on there, and I shouldn't have. Yeah, see, again, I still do make mistakes quite easily. So, it all just comes down to my skill of being an actual gamer. Oh! And I did that again. Dang it. Okay, now, gotta be more careful. Alright, I'm just gonna take my time now. I'm not gonna try and botch this up for too long, because I don't like taking too long on certain stages. That's not to say that Sunset Vista is the longest stage. No, that spot still goes to Stormy Ascent, which is, of course, a level that was taken out because it was too difficult. I feel like, yeah, Naughty Dog should have left it in, though, because it would have been a worthy challenge to being the final level. Alright. Okay, this point... See, I messed that up. You know what? Yeah, I gotta do that, because if you miss your chance, you're not going to be able to get that exclamation point block there. Like, it's, for some reason, I have a rougher time trying to do that in this version. I don't understand why, either. It's just me being unable to spin into the block correctly. Alright, so now we have our first Cortex token. First out of 2, which we use to unlock 2 extra stages with keys, of course. And unfortunately, yeah, this is the only game that has the keys in them. Got that. Watch the 4s over here. Yeah, you want to be as quick as possible over here. See, I just jumped over that one, because I don't like to wait very much. It can get really tricky if you wait for too long, then the pattern will probably get to you. Alright, so got that there. And, yeah, in the original there was a metal block there, which would have fell on you if you just... nuts. It would have just fallen on it if you just stood there for too long. But they decided to change that now, which I do appreciate, because... goodness. Because, really, it doesn't really matter. Some things are kind of... I know, some things that they changed I feel like are harmless, but other things I feel like are for the better. Yeah, like the placement of some of the boxes. Alright, so now we finally get to the Cortex token. To the bonus stage, I mean, not the token. Yeah. Alright, so these stages aren't the most tricky. You just gotta bounce over these like that. If you just, yeah, do that real quick, you should be fine. And then there, we got that real quick. Excellent. Whew. And also, when it comes to doing the bonus stages, there's only like one in this game, which I feel can really kick my butt a lot. I'm not sure if I've done it already, but... no, I don't know if it's this one. Like, I have trouble memorizing which bonus stages go in the right area. Okay. Oh, careful. Yeah, we gotta do Tona now. Let's see what we got. Right, no, this isn't it. I think I might have already done it earlier, honestly, because it's the one where you have a lot of those bouncing crates that give you multiple Wampas, and you have a whole bunch of them, and you're bouncing up and down between them. I believe that, yeah, that one could be the most annoying, because it's harder to get the timing as to when you've bounced on enough of them to keep yourself from falling down the bottom of this pit, because they keep breaking throughout you stomping on them constantly. Okay. Okay, so now we have this section. Oh! I almost fell there. This one, yeah. Just be more careful with your jumps. It's all about the timing. Yeah, see, that one you gotta wait a little bit. And, yeah. Now, most of these, yeah, it's better if you wait. Because a lot of them go really fast. And these ones, yeah, the trickier ones that you'll see soon enough. Got that there. Excellent. And now we finally come to the ending, which could be nerve-wracking because you got that lizard guy there, but really, that's about it. Alright, so we finally got our gem, and we are finished with this island, so yeah, keep it coming. What am I saying? I'm just saying keep it coming? Like, what the hell does that mean? No, I shouldn't have said that, okay? This is family friendly. Do not say the HD double hockey sticks. Oh boy. I will say that some of the loading times are kind of long, but they actually fixed that in the Switch version, which unfortunately I do not have yet. I do not have a Switch, which I'm planning on getting it. Koala Kong, oh boy. His design looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think it's way better than the original. So now his fight is a little bit trickier than the original, I feel. Like, I feel that he throws the boulders at you just a little bit quicker than in the original. And also, he randomly, when he picks up the larger boulder, which you can also tell is larger, you can actually, yeah, hit it back a little easier. Of course, it's a lot less predictable as to when he'll actually throw it, so you gotta time your spin correctly. You also don't want to hit those mine carts, because it'll waste your time. It'll block, yeah, it'll block him from getting hit, and it'll waste your time. And also, that second one doesn't explode, which, yeah, I don't like that, when it explodes right after that. See, no, it did. I wasn't doing that. See, I don't like how that happens. You just gotta spin extra early to not get hit. See, I don't like it how it explodes and then another one comes right after it. That's just a little too janky for me. But we almost got him anyway. Careful. Yeah. And it happens twice, so really... Yeah, this is the only thing I don't like that they changed about this boss fight. Just that. It's weird and off-putting. Okay, that was a little bit close. I almost messed that up there. Oh. And they add this. They add this little detail. Well, oh, you think you haven't beaten him? Oh, wait, he gets taken away by the minecart. What an embarrassing way to be defeated. Yeah, they add little stuff like that, which is cool. Vicarious Visions, they are definitely the ones to, I feel that are capable of making very good level design, which... Oh, hey Josh, what's good? Yeah, they're capable of making good level design, which I feel is on par with Naughty Dog in the original. So now we have reached Cortex's fortress, the island of Cortex, Cortex's lab, whatever you want to call it. And we start with heavy machinery, which I feel is not a fitting way to open it. Nice. How is it there? Puerto Rico. We should visit that place one day. No, see, the reason I don't like heavy machinery being first is because... Well, here, come on. Is because it's a 2D stage, and we already just went through a 2D stage, and it doesn't... It just feels weird going with another 2D stage after Sunset Vista. But I digress. Alright. So, heavy machinery, the first very different styled level. Well, okay, not maybe the most different, but still very hot. Okay, now, what am I saying? Well, yeah, it's hot here in New Jersey, too, Josh. I feel like it's already getting really, really hot quickly. But that makes sense, because each summer it gets hotter than before. And it's not like I'm complaining. I'd still take that over excessive amounts of snow. Oh, boy. Got these simple ones here. Now, see, I would have honestly preferred it if they had started the island of Cortex with the level Cortex power. And you'll see why once I get to it, because it's after this one. Yeah, but we're just spinning a couple cameras. We got those guys. I usually don't care about that one, because I got plenty of lives anyway. Go down there. Okay, now I'm being impatient. Alright, careful. Those guys, I wish, yeah, you can't kill it all because they got spikes, and even if you try jumping on the tops, nah, you can't. You think you can, but no, you cannot do anything. Alright. These things, yeah, those are steam obstacles, and I feel like in this version, they made them a little less intimidating. Shadow would be an excellent Echo Fighter, but maybe... No, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I think, yeah, he would be a fitting Echo Fighter, but I wish that they would have... I wish they would have Knuckles or Tails, too. I feel like they could be, good... They could be good Echo Fighters, maybe. Well, no, because... I think they would just be interesting on their own. Assist trophies or something, maybe... I'm disappointed that Bomberman's still an assist trophy. Get that. Okay, here we go. Got that. Did you get anything interesting at Orlando, Josh? Like, when are they supposed to open up Mario Land? And King K. Rool. Yeah, well, I'm hoping that they bring him in somehow. I wish that he would be a fighter, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they got Ridley now. He could be a good fighter, too. You could use a bunch of... Dang it. Yeah, okay. He could be, like, a boxer from DK64. He could be he could use different moves depending on his bosses in the DKC series. Right, yeah, see, that's still a while before we get stuff like that. But it's great that we're finally getting Mario, Nintendo-inspired theme parks. And yeah, I feel like if they put that in, they're probably gonna have to make like something Zelda-inspired, like maybe I don't know, maybe a simulation. Who knows? All right. I hate the Brio stage here. This one can be a real pain. See, you have to constantly jump across these blocks here, and there's always the different gaps, which, yeah, you can easily fall down. Vicarious Visions, yeah, they really know how to design these bonus stages, but... Wait, no, what am I saying? This was Naughty Dog's design. Dang it! See, I fell through the gap. Well, hey, lucky us, we get Zelda Worlds. Now that's something worth looking forward to. Oh yeah, see all your favorite characters and stuff. Yeah, the last time that I went there, well yeah, it was my senior trip and everything, and I did enjoy that, but I didn't do much in Universal Studios. Like, I was there with my friend Alex and his friend, was it Joe? And we didn't really do much. We only did, like, a couple things. We did the Simpsons ride. We did the train. We did Harry Potter World a little bit. We mostly looked around. Like, I wanted to do the roller coaster, but the line was entirely too long. And really, it was too hot out, so we didn't feel like waiting outside for a long time. Yeah, that. And then we also saw a movie there in Universal Studios. Ironic, because you were supposed to ride the movies, not watch the movies. Alright, so that was a quick, easy one. Well, yeah, obviously they've got to if they're gonna make the Nintendo Land. Ooh. I'm feeling a bit stiff today. I was just running around a lot earlier. Whew. Alright. So yeah, no, see, the main reason I feel like Cortex Power should be the opening stage is because... Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious, yeah, I've never tried that one before. I heard that it was interesting, like, is it a simulation or is it just... Well, yeah, what happens? See, look, no, the Cortex Power... See, this makes it look like it's the entrance to the island, and you can see all this grass around, which indicates that you are entering machinery territory, which, yeah, I feel is much more fitting of an entrance level. Yeah. I wish they had changed that. Yeah, well, it's most of the stuff there is a simulation. Didn't they took out the Terminator 2 and replaced that with the... Was that the Transformers ride? Do they still have that? I think that... Yeah. I think that most of the simulations are kind of the same and everything. Like, the Simpsons ride is a good one. It's at least a humorous ride, but the rest of them all have 3D incorporated into it. Oh. Got him over there. I always hate the mini pinstripes. Yeah. They're just so weird and stuff. Get that. And the only ride that they haven't taken out still is E.T. Like, yeah, that's... Do people even ride that anymore? Like, I only rid it once when I was younger, so I'm not sure. James Bond 4D. Oh, right. I don't have that. No. I never expected James Bond to have 4D rides, like... even, like, the Skull Kong ride, which I heard was just another simulation ride. But it had some interesting stuff in it. I wish I could have been there to experience it, but it wasn't finished while I was there. Which is a shame, because the whole set itself looked awesome. Like, man, all that Stone Temple statues and stuff was really cool. Okay, you know what? Yeah, since I can't get that, I might as well not waste time. I keep forgetting which stages need the gems and which don't. See, I don't know why I'm forgetting things so easily. It's ridiculous. That's right. Jimmy Fallon ride? What's that like? Is that like... Yeah, what is that? Is that supposed to be like just a stand-up comedy thing with like... What, a Jimmy Fallon animatronic or something? I don't really watch Jimmy Fallon. I don't think he's that interesting of a comedian, honestly. I prefer stuff like John Oliver or, well, anyone else. I don't know what it is about this, but seeing Cortex just going like that in front of the screen is a lot more humorous than anything. Like, in the original, he looked all weird and green and stuff, and he was intimidating. But here, it's just stupid looking. Why didn't they just make it like, I don't know, maybe that Cortex is just standing there and his eyes are following you? Maybe that would have been a lot creepier. Alright, so we got the generator room, which is very similar to the Temple Ruins-like stage. And I feel like, again, similar to the Temple Ruins music, I feel like they kind of botched it in this. Like, okay, no, this is a stage I gotta get. This is a stage I gotta get the gem on, so I can't die. Oh. I don't know if I'd... Is it any... I don't know if that's anything interesting, honestly. I feel like, yeah, it's just the same thing a lot. Just standing in front of a screen and then just being moved a lot. I mean, I did something similar to that on the cruise, actually. I had, like, this cinematic 5D thing where you're sitting on these movable seats and you have a gun shooting stuff while you got the 3D glasses. It was good, but they only have you there for, like, 4 minutes. That's it. It's very disappointing. And they have 4 different things for you to do. Like, they got Western stuff, they got zombies, obviously, and they got the Godzilla thing. That was pretty cool, but... Again, it only lasts like 4 minutes, and it's way too dang expensive. The whole cruise itself just had so many expensive things on it. Okay, that was close. Okay, I gotta concentrate on not dying, so I don't waste so much time. Yeah, I normally don't like to take that, because I always die there. The thing though I feel like they botched about this was, of course, the music, because the original was a lot more creepy and intimidating. It had all this metallic stuff in it and these weird beats. But here, they just made it all kind of techno-y and dull, and I don't really like it that much. Yeah. This and the Temple Ruins are the only 2 themes I don't really like anymore. Like, the rest of the remix songs are fine, even though they kind of miss the atmosphere. I ain't got nobody. Is that... Yeah, that's a video. Yeah, I gotta watch that soon. Hey, I saw your music video about that. This is pretty interesting, Josh. Alright. Okay, this... Yeah, at least we got this one here. Careful. That's right. Okay, stop that. I ain't got nobody, son. You ain't got nothing, and I got your peach. What am I saying? Yeah, people always seem to think that you can jump on that in the background, but really, that's just a part of the stage which you go to later, which makes sense you can't jump on that, silly, because that would be cheating, alright? Should know better. A lot of stupid gamers do that. Mario teaches typing, right? Right. Oh, man. That creepy Mario head. Why did I forget that? Mario teaches typing, a game that should probably not exist, but you know what? It does anyway, and Mario teaches your kids how to type. It's about as stupid as it sounds. And the creepy floating Mario head, yeah, he's definitely one of the most memed about things ever. There's been YTP'd to death. He's been, yeah, like that. Yes, you know, it's normally that one I can't get to. What are you doing, Cortex? You're having a seizure on there. I don't like you doing that, alright? And this last point can be a bit nerve-wracking because... Oh yeah, gotta wait for that one. Oh! Nice computer. Can I have it? No, you can't, Mario, because you look like you've been created by Satan. Oh gosh, did I really just... Mario himself, don't ever make him a floating head again, Nintendo. I'm sorry for mentioning that, okay? We should not be mentioning him on a family-friendly video like this. Oh boy. I wonder what Andrew's up to. He's probably gonna do another Let's Play, something... He said he was doing something Mega Man related tonight, I'm not sure. I'll have to see. Alright. Well, now that I got that, I feel like, yeah, I want to go back. Well, you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna get the other gem real quick, too. This stage isn't really that hard. Toxic waste. Shoop de Whoop, another overused YTP trope that people disliked back in 2010. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a lot of 2007 games that people can't stand. Most certainly Luigi, him, and over 9,000. Okay, we've all grown to hate stuff like that. So we got our 3D Donkey Kong-esque stage, and yes, I call it a 3D Donkey Kong because it's barrels and stuff that they throw at you. And this is a great remix, which I like. And a weird thing about spinning into these guys, like in the original, it always looked like when you spun into him that he would fly back into the stage and it would be the same one every time there. Like, he would just be the same. Like, instead of spinning multiple enemies, it looked like you were spinning just the same guy, but you were constantly moving him back. Which I thought was kind of humorous, but here, it's obvious that they're all just different guys, even though they all look the same. That's the thing about enemies, though. Yeah, of course they're all gonna look the same. Trying to make every enemy look different would be tedious and not worth it. Dang it! Oh! I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Oh my gosh. Whew. Every time I get cocky, I die. That's what happens, people. When the moon eats your eyes like a big moray eel. No, that was also from YTP. Like, there have been some good ones of him, but for the most part, he's pretty overused by now. Get it? A moray eel? Oh yeah. Speaking of moray eels, ugh. The way I saw the way that they made them look in Mario Odyssey, like, geez, Nintendo, you trying to give kids nightmares these days? I mean, really. The eels in the Mario series have always been known to look pretty scary, from the Mario 64 one to the ones in Mario Galaxy, which probably might be scarier, but these ones they made, like, almost realistic looking, which is incredibly terrifying. Hold on, wait, I gotta concentrate. I got you there. I got so hard, and that so far, and it doesn't even matter. Ow. Oh man, rest in peace, Chester. Why did you have to do it, bro? Oh. And the funny thing is, you know what? You want to hear this, Josh? I was driving earlier in Woodbine, and guess what? There's an actual park called Lincoln Park there. Except it's spelled with Lincoln as in Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, not the way that they spell it, Lincoln. But yeah, that's just terrible to hear about him. I don't want to be thinking about Chester's death because it's gonna make me sad. Like, I wasn't normally the biggest fan of them, but really, hearing the lead singer commit suicide just like that is the most shocking thing ever. Like, yeah, I was literally legit shocked when I heard about that, when my friend showed me it, and I was very, very sad. It was as sad as hearing about Angry Grandpa's death. Dang it. And yeah, 2017 was just definitely not a nice year towards a lot of well-known people. Yeah. Okay, this one I gotta be quick. I know that. Just gonna do that. Alright, yeah. Easy as pie. Okay, this last part, I gotta have full concentration, alright, if I wanna do well. Well, that stunk. Okay, that... Yeah, see, that point where the barrel just gets you on the edge of it. Oh, I hate that. Yes, Crash's girlfriend, always being taken away by Cortex. Yeah, because in the original, she was always just standing there, which made no sense, because she's supposed to be kidnapped. Yeah. Glad they fixed that. That glaring flaw. Except it's not really glaring, okay? That's just silly. Whew. Yes, I know to break every box without dying, Aku. Don't be so obvious. You're Captain Obvious these days. Alright. What was I talking about? Yeah. Now, hearing about Chester and Chris Cornell, oh my gosh. And the sad thing about them is that... Okay, I'm not paying attention. The sad thing about their death was that I went back and listened to a bunch of Soundgarden and Audioslave, and I didn't get the time to appreciate how good they were when, really, he's already dead. You hate My Little Pony. Well, you know what? I'm not a fan of it either, because it's just not a cartoon for me, alright? I mean, people say Generation 4 is the best one, Friendship is Magic, but I still don't care. It's not really something. I mean, I know that people say, and also Discord is an interesting villain. He's actually, he's probably the best thing about it, honestly. Like, I've seen clips about him and stuff, and he's actually a pretty entertaining villain. And then the human version is hot, yeah. They're making that one for adults, which I was not expecting. Ugh. Careful. Okay, go there. Really, people hate Mr. Enter because he likes My Little Pony, which I feel is incredibly stupid and biased, okay? Like, he's an honest and genuine brony, alright? Oh yes, they made it into a real movie thing. Yeah, I was not expecting that to be more adult. I don't know, it's just weird. Alright. Okay. I've got that, so I'm gonna wait just a bit. Okay, so I know it goes down there. And they also make, a lot less, they make more cartoony sounds, I just noticed. Instead of like the thump, thump, thump. Alright, we got it. Excellent. Ooh, dear, that was a weird stare. Stop vomiting up the gems, Crash. Okay? You should not do that. Josh, that's inappropriate. This is a family-friendly video, okay? No, we cannot have that, alright? Yeah, I know. It's a part of girls, alright? It's a part of life. We all like that. We all like stuff like that, okay? No, it's okay, bro. It's fine. Just, because people, this is for children, alright? Okay, so let's do some whole hog. Why don't we? Get some whole hog. Do the hog hole. I don't know what I'm saying, like. Yes, I know to bounce higher on drums, Aku. You are stupid, fool! You fool! I am Aku. This world is Aku. Oh, man. Season 5, man, it was excellent until they decided to rush the ending. Which, unfortunately, stunk really badly. It was just one of the most rushed endings to any cartoon ever. Like, there are so many things, dang it, that don't make any sense in it. Yes, and I know that Aku Aku is voiced by Grimm, yeah. Okay, but it's just that the whole thing about Ashi, like, not disappearing immediately when Aku was defeated is one thing, but really, Jack just deciding to leave everyone without a second hesitation, it all just happens too quickly. Like, it's not paced well, it's not written well, it's just not good. Billy and Mandy, yeah. I was never too big a fan of that show. It was kind of weird and stuff, but I did like some of the side characters. I liked Fred Burger. I liked General Scar and Hoss Delgado. They were all pretty funny and entertaining, but and Grimm himself was pretty good. But I mean, other than that, I didn't really like it. I didn't like Billy. I didn't really like Mandy that much. I didn't like. I don't know. I didn't like... what else was there? Of course I didn't like Billy. Billy is one of the most obnoxious and disgusting characters ever put onto a cartoon. All he does is just make gross-out stuff, and he acts like an idiot, and just exists to make everyone's ears bleed. I just said something unchild-friendly. Well, you know what? At least I didn't say something... Well, you know, but it's true, okay? Billy is the worst, alright? He's basically, like, just annoying and disgusting. Excuse me for a sec. Yes, I did, Josh. Okay, yes, I did. And you want to know why? Because... Hey, no. Don't use the Lord's name in vain, either. No. No, that can't be real. That has to be a joke, alright? No. I can't take any more jokes, alright? Ed, Edd n Eddy is over, and it should not be brought back, okay? Just the same way that they keep bringing Ben 10 back, okay? It ended years ago. Stop reviving stuff, Cartoon Network. Like, no, this can't be real, alright? No. No. Thundercat Roar. I don't care for that. I mean... I don't even care for Thundercats in general, okay? But I know that it isn't very good. Like, their designs are bad, the voices are bad, and it's a disgrace to the Thundercat name. We had already gotten a better remake years ago. We don't need another one. Remakes are what are killing the cartoon industry, it seems. We're getting a lot of terrible remakes of certain other shows. That just why Cartoon Network has to keep doing this, because they want money. Okay, even though they still have the better lineup of cartoons, they still only care about the money. And Dexter's Laboratory, oh brother, goodness, this is unacceptable. Okay, well I don't need to keep getting those because I have plenty of lives. You know what? That's enough. I don't want to hear any more remakes, alright? Because it's going to make me angry. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna... yeah. What? I choose you? For what? What do you choose me to do? You choose me to... what? You choose me to suffer through witnessing the making of these new terrible reboots? Oh on, man. I don't want to. Well, yeah, I know that that's from Pokemon, gosh, alright? It's not like I don't know what Pokemon is, but you know what? I'd honestly take just another stupid Pokemon series over anything being rebooted, okay? Any of the classic stuff. Oh, that was close. Alright, we got you good. Excellent. Yeah, already 61%. Yeah, it's only just one when we do that. The amount of Pokemon series that we get is just quite ridiculous. We shouldn't have to deal with, I don't know, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I just don't care for any of it. A lot of the series just are the same, and they kind of blend into each other. Like, they blend in so much that I don't even remember much of their names. Okay, hold on. No, that requires yellow, that requires that. We got that and that. Okay, yeah, let's go back here to the Rolling Stones once again. So we can paint it black. Oh, yeah. Big meaty claws. You seem to have an obsession with that line. Well, what about other stuff like, can you move it along? I'm running out of time cards. One of the best fourth wall breaks. Alright, back to the rolling one. Or how about stuff like infamous, hey look, it's a note. Yeah, but turn it over. There's a letter. Oh, you're right. And I got this message from my parents. See, like, stuff like that is what makes old SpongeBob stand out, alright? Oh, okay, no, wait, I gotta wait, because if I hit those, I'm gonna knock my token. Yes, you know, if I just run into all of them, I won't get that. There. Okay, there we go. Careful. He lives in a fruit? That's unhealthy. Hurdy, her. I'm stupid. Good. I do like Patrick's laugh in that episode. That episode is probably one of my probably one of my least favorites, but it's just because Patrick is a jerk in it. It's one of those Patrick is a jerk episodes. Which there are a lot of in seasons 6 and 7. And 8, too. Yeah, it has a lot of those. But that was, like, the only pre-movie episode where he was like that. Even though it did have some good lines, like, dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are. Which is definitely incredibly true. Okay. And yes, the fake parents in the end. Yeah, that was just really stupid, kind of. I mean, yeah, oh yeah, that's right, we don't have a son. Yeah, get it? Because starfishes don't have brains. Here, we come to this confusing part, we go down this way, and look. It's not a bottomless pit, and there's Cortex's stupid face looking at us like, yes, that's right, this wasn't a bottomless pit the whole time, but because this game ignores the laws of physics, you failed. Or, yeah, well, you know what? Forget it, Cortex. I ain't gonna take anything from you. Ah, come on! I was hoping I could make that. Just be careful. Yeah, it's only right there. And also, episodes like I Was a Teenage Gary. That one is probably my second least favorite from Season 1. Just because it lacks structure in terms of its story and its concept in general. Like, the whole thing just doesn't work. Oh, wait, did I miss that? Ah, dang it. I gotta restart. Time for us to restart. For the millionth friggin' time. Okay, no. And yeah, and SpongeBob turning into a snail because of snail plasma. That's just, no, that's weird. The only funny part in it was just, like, going to church? When? I haven't been to church in a while, actually. Well, I haven't been able to go because I work on Sundays now. I have to work tomorrow. So yeah, I actually had off today, which was grateful for them because I had to do some stuff. And, excuse me, I really feel like, yeah, they always have me in the morning just because they know that I can work well in the morning. Like, see, the reason I don't move as well in the morning is because I'm always not quite as motivated as... See, yeah, okay, that was what I missed there. I have to get that in the beginning. See, how could I forget that? Well, that's because I'm talking to you. That's because I'm talking to you, like, yeah, I don't know. I just tend to forget things when I'm trying to talk at the same time. Like, when it comes to doing commentaries, you gotta be better at multitasking than that. But yeah, but Aaron, he always likes to pause it, or, yeah. Andrew, I mean, yeah. My name. Can you get that? And Season 5, it did have some very memorable moments, like, of course, Plankton roasting everyone, and Patrick and SpongeBob being afraid of the coasters. Yeah. Okay. And also, yeah, Friend or Foe could have been an interesting twist that Plankton really didn't want to be the bad guy, but... Well, no, he does want to be the bad guy, but it's a good backstory on their rivalry, too. That was probably the last good special we had got. Before, maybe Frozen Face-Off was okay, too, but I don't really find it to be that memorable. I mean, aside from the weird claymation thing. Oh, you're going to church. Oh, I didn't realize it. Dang it. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep going through here and ignore your stupid face, Cortex, because you annoy me. Yeah. Well, no, you don't annoy me, certainly not into insanity, but... Well, you annoy me with stuff like that, alright? You annoy me with your stupid face. Yeah, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. This Brio stage... Yeah, not too hard. That only, like, the beginning I find to be really tricky with that right there. You go across and do that. Then we'll be good there. Excellent. Alright. We should be going through rather quickly. Yeah. I'm just gonna play like probably 3 or 4 more levels and then I'll call it quits for now, people. Because yeah, I don't like to stream for too long. I just like to get enough done. Well no, you know what? I'm having a lot of fun anyway. Let's just keep going until we call it quits. Whew. Alright, we are at 62%. We should be doing well. Okay, so we have that one now. Next we must head off to Cortex Power once again in order to get that one. As well as, I think it's... No, it's, yeah, Native Fortress. Native Fortress is the red one, which... Oh yeah, that one will be tough, I know that. Yeah, that's also red. That's purple. Yeah, we got that. Okay, yeah, let's do some Cortex Power, people. Yeah, Cortex is probably... He's probably, like, the second funniest villain behind Robotnik. Which, of course, they had him collab in a YTP called Mash Bandicoot, which I would recommend seeing. Because both him and Robotnik from The Adventures of Sonic... Well, both Cortex from Twinsanity and Robotnik from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. They're two of the funniest villains ever. Out of here, you. Really, the abundance of all the reboots and stuff, they really start to get on my nerves. Cartoon Network is just not... all they care about now is making the dang money. I need the dollars, dollars, dollars is what I need! Yeah. That's what's going through everyone, so especially EA, they're always the biggest defender for that. Okay, yeah. I don't want to... Okay, now I don't want to use that up here, because I gotta... There's the box bridge with the TNTs, which I don't like to... Yeah, see, now I can't do that. Oh, look at me! I'm invincible! You can't do a dang thing, son. Hooah! Okay, careful. And yes, you may notice that I do that a lot. I do... Yeah, well, yeah, I've said before that that's like a Johnny Bravo impersonation. And yeah, that show is awesome, alright? The original, yeah. Hanna-Barbera, I may not be the biggest fan of their cartoons, but they've made some good stuff like Johnny Bravo and, oh, wait, no. Hold on, I got something else to get before I... Yes, there we go. Got that. That should be about it. Oh wait, what was I talking about? Dang it. I'm suffering from short-term memory loss. Okay, good. I thought I couldn't get that. Just the abundance of, like, Teen Titans Go is also killing Cartoon Network, too. Oh, careful not to miss the gem, people, because I've seen them do that quite a bit. And it's quite hilarious. Crash, would you please stop doing that? That's very inappropriate. Alright. Whew. Alright then, we shall continue. After Cortex Power, we've got, of course, Pinstripe. And his fight in this game, it's honestly just slightly more... It's only slightly more easy than the... It's only slightly more difficult. It's really just the same fight. Oh, look at that! A cartoon character with a gun. Oh, you don't see that too often. Really, all he does is just fire at you, and you hide behind the chairs. In the original, when he would go out like that, you could actually spin into him 3 times and already get him down to health, to have his health. But here they fixed it so that you can't do that, so now you gotta wait even longer. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this fight. It's just waiting, attack, wait, and attack. Really nothing else. But the one thing that they did fix, which I thought was, yeah, which I couldn't tell in the original, though. This is just me, though, but really, whenever his gun's jams, you can see all the marks on him, which lets you know that he keeps getting jammed. But in the original, I couldn't tell for some reason that the gun was jamming. I thought he was just stopping his shooting and then laughing for some reason. Like, yeah, I thought he was a total idiot for doing that, but no, his gun just keeps jamming. But yeah, really, really simple. Most of the bosses in this game just are easy and not very memorable. Only 2. There's only like 2 that I like. But I digress. Yes, the infamous High Road. Now, this is the level that everyone and their mother is having a hard time with, alright? And I am definitely not one to disagree, because I myself have a hard time with this level too, unfortunately. I mean, it starts us out with 2 lives, letting you know that it's difficult, but already we have to go back and get stuff here. So we get that. So basically, yeah, we got another bridge level. Careful. And we got these stupid hogs, which I really do not like. There you go. Okay, that one you don't even need to use. He's very... Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm here because they placed me. But now, yeah, that ledge is already short enough. You got that there, you got the Taunt token there. Okay, yeah, we should be good there. Stop saying there so much. You imbecile! This is the part, yeah, see, because you can't stay on them, you always have to keep bouncing on them. Well, you know what? I don't need him. I can just do this. See? Yeah, easy stuff there. Look at that. I'm actually doing much better than I expected. I was expecting myself to die quite a bit. Yeah, I really don't like having to deal with those dang turtles so much. This stupid hog, I hate them. They always stop for you whenever you jump over them. Yep. Easy. Yeah, pretty tricky there. Just be patient and have the... Just be accurate and patient. That's all I can say. Got this one here. Yep. I always hate when, you end up spinning into them and doing that way. It leads to some real frustration. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use the rope trick. Oh no, I'm cheating. You can't cheat, Cole. This is supposed to be genuine. You cannot do that. Well, you know what? Forget it. All right, I'm doing it, and because really, I take measures. I like to improvise. I take things into my own hands. All right, so deal with it. Okay. And then here we got this. Yeah, gotta make sure you break them all in the right order so that you can get to the bottom ones. Oh yeah, this one definitely gives me a good amount of trouble. There we go. Excellent. Alright, we only got a small amount left and then we should be good. Yeah, I gotta stop just a little bit. Ugh. Excellent. Oh, don't fall through the gap, and you'll be done. Look at that. First try, people. I just beat the high road. How do you feel? Ah, but then after this, we have Slippery Climb, which is second hardest level in the game. And you have to beat it in one try in order to get that red gem. Oh boy. Even Aku Aku himself is looking unsure about this. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna do this. You know what? We're just gonna do this, then we're gonna call it quits. We're gonna nail this beast, alright? Let's get it going. No more messing around. Alright, oh yeah, you know what? I appreciate the help, Aku Aku, but could you not say anything real obvious that young players can figure out by now? Alright? I beat this game when I was 5. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you beat a game when you're 5, congratulations, you are a very skilled gamer, alright? I'm not gonna offend you by saying that is all talk already, because really, yeah, not everyone can do it at the same age. It's just a matter of skills, alright? Okay, careful. Yep. And I really, the one thing I don't like is that they replaced the creepy-looking guys with their hands sticking out, only their eyes were showing, but now it's just like weird old men that just snap out at you, which I feel is just kind of weird and stuff. And also those birds, like, what is going on with their face? They look so out of place in this game, honestly. They look like they came from something else, much worse. Alright, and so we got our first Brio token there, got that there. Again, a matter of patience, people. Just gonna do that. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna wait this one out, excuse me. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I was being impatient, so you know what? Let's redo that. See, again, impatience is always what will get to you, alright? No matter how hard you think that you can wait, there are going to be times when you just, oh, why isn't this opening? That's it, I'm going. Dead. It happens all the time, alright? I understand if all you people who do that. It's fine. Okay? Everyone keeps making that same mistake. Alright, let's just, not mess around anymore and get this done, alright? Because I am not messing around. I am not quite ready to be pushing daisies just yet. Alright, we got that there. Let's go. Careful. Patience is a virtue. Just jump. I usually tend to wait sometimes, but no. I'm just doing this. Alright. Alright, I'm doing it the way I want to. Because I am cool coal. And you are dust. Okay, stop using that. Yeah, I mean, the way that they swing out like that can be kind of intimidating, but it still just looks kind of silly. I don't like it that they're just using, like, these... What weird Santa Claus? Santa Claus? Why is he in the Stay Home for the Ugly? What? Are you serious? Why did you lock Santa Claus? Okay. Alright, come on. Come on, Cole, you got this. Alright, you already... Yep, see, I thought I could do it. I could do the high road on the first try, but I couldn't get this one on the first try. Oh well. Not everyone can do everything on the first try. It's all a matter of what goes your way, people. Don't always expect yourself to succeed, alright? First, do not succeed. Try again. Yes. Ridiculous. Alright, come on, Aku. No more of that. I will do this on my first try. Well, I mean, I will do it on my third try. Silly me. Of course I will. If I just don't be cocky and impatient. Okay, see, that one you gotta... Yeah, you get that extra timing there. Yeah, be careful. Excellent. Not so fast, you. Don't be trying to slap me like that. I can't have you slapping people, alright? It's rude. Oh dear. I almost just walked off like an income bot. Alright. Get that timing correct. Okay, yeah. That time I just overshot it. Don't go under the shot. Don't over or undershot. Alright? That's always the key to not failing. Okay, yeah, good. Now, right when it does that, you want to go straight away, because then it will go right back down. Then you got this point here where you gotta be quick. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Thought I heard something, people. These are only... yeah, these steps won't hurt you that much. Just gotta be right like that. These guys can always be the worst. They are some of the most nerve-wracking. I'm glad that they reduced the noise that the potions make when they hit the ground, so that it becomes a lot less terrifying when you try not to get hit. You see, careful there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, we should be good there. Excellent. Patience. Okay, that was a bit close there. I hit the tip of it. Goodness. Alright, good. We got the Brio section, so now we're good. Got to be careful not to fail at the end. This Brio stage, again, tricky if you're trying to get through there. This one, you got to be a little patient. I'd recommend waiting up here for a few seconds and then doing that before you do that. Yeah, and also, yeah, at least you're allowed to fail the bonus stages, because because they don't, yeah, again, they don't reduce their lives. Which I'm glad for, because that would be super bad. Alright, but then we come to the trickiest part of the stage. This part. You gotta just go right here. Oh man, I hate this. Look, touching that wheel there will actually move you slightly, so you can't even do that. Oh, see, look at that. See, it moved. I ran into it, and it almost made me fail. See, I do not like that. Okay, they could have made... You think it's part of the background, but really, no. It's somewhat of an obstacle, because you're not careful. And it looks like we've done it. Get out of here. Alright, come to Crash. We are good. Alright, I think that'll be it for today, people, so... Yeah. Alright, so I will see you probably some other time when I feel like streaming again. Because I am going to be a bit busy tomorrow working, so I'm not sure if I'll be in the mood. Probably on Monday, people. Until then, this is... Yeah, Cool Cole 64 here, signing out. I hope you all stay safe, and I hope you all game on soon enough. Alright, we shall be finished for now. See y'all.